Crypto is pumping. Bitcoin dominance is falling. We could be heading into an altcoin run here, dare I say, guys. Let's take a look at the chart. So, Bitcoin's at 104, 400. But the news is, if you look on the left over here, I could even, I guess I could move the zoom over here. Look at this. So the trade war. We got a huge relief here. Huge news is that China agreed to drastically roll back tariffs on each other's goods for an initial 90 days, de-escalating a punishing trade war and buoying global markets. By May 14th, that's in, that's in a few days, the U.S. will temporarily lower its overall tariffs on Chinese goods from 145%, which is ludicrous, to 30%, while China will cut its levels on American imports from 125 to 10%. Wow. What? Alrighty, well, we will take that, crypto astronauts. What do you guys think about this crazy, crazy bullish news here? Let's dive in here. So Bitcoin is still very high. Ethereum has gotten a major pump the last week here. XRP is starting to get a nice move. Sui is up. Render is way up. Cardano's making a move. Solana's up. So things are looking good. One really, really, really interesting thing here I'm looking at really closely, this is looking good, is take a look at this dump that the Bitcoin dominance just made. And if we zoom out, it doesn't look like super, super significant, but take a look at this. Now this is really fascinating here, and it could, dare I say, it could be signaling an altcoin run here. Now I'm not sure if it's a short altcoin run or a mega altcoin run, but take a look at this. So I have this amazing indicator. I recommend it. It's the TIA GAN swing indicator. I do not get any promotion with it or anything. I'm not affiliated with them, but I like it. And so one of the indicators here is it shows the bar type, and when we get 3 down days on the GAN swing indicator on the daily, we get that little red arrow. So you zoom in, you see those little red arrows at the top of the bars there. And this is most significant when we get a new peak, when a new peak is in, and then it immediately gets 1, 2, 3 red down arrows. The significance of this is typically we can get a much larger move down. So it can be the start of a very big move down. Some examples is over here, like this one wasn't exact. You see we got a peak here, but then there's actually a negligible one here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 3 in a row down arrows. Now it did get a recovery back up, but if you look at the date, this was November 4th, right before Trump got inaugurated. And if you remember what happened back then, we got a huge pump in the markets. All right, so we got the 3 down days, and then Trump was inaugurated, and we got a massive pump. That was, let's see, that was right here for Bitcoin. And Bitcoin got a massive pump immediately after that, 38% pump, and it even went higher. It went up to, 47, and then even higher to 54% pump. All right, so this is no joke. And then it got another, let's see, well, two down days then. If we go back even further, we go back here, and this one right here got a peak, and then it got 3 down arrows. 1, 2, 3. And this was December 2023, where we were getting a mega pump then as well. And it continued to dump more. So when the Bitcoin dominance dumps, the altcoins pump. So that is looking good for a possible altcoin run. Another kind of clue with this indicator is right here. We look back in March 14th, 2024. Bitcoin got 1, 2, 3 down arrows right there. And what did that mark? That marked Bitcoin was stalled out for months and months and months. You see this? and it didn't recover for a very, very long time. So if something like that happens to Bitcoin dominance, that's going to be very, very good for the altcoins. All right, I think that makes sense. But I mean, take a look at that. It's now in a weak position. It just dropped below the 50% level if we take it from the peak down to kind of these levels over here, where the dominance had some major support here. And we are sitting below this green line here. So we're slightly below that 50% level. So first sign of weakness there. Looking good for altcoins. That's all I'm going to say. USDT dominance. Wow, is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe perhaps 6 down days in a row. So that's also good for crypto. When Tether USDT is being sold, that means it's buying. People are buying crypto. All right, so we'll take that. Looking good. All right, I'm going to clean this up here. All right, so we could also look at what's happening in the broader markets. We look at the S&P 500 futures. We're getting a huge pump. If we look at the, let's go to if you look at the red line here, that's where it was when the markets closed a few days ago. And look at the pre-opening here. We're getting a huge pump on the tariff news here. Looks like a 3% pump already. And then if we look at the Russell 2000, well, actually, let's look at the NASDAQ here. And man, the NASDAQ is getting a huge pump. We look at where the market closed and then where it's going to open. It's about 4% up. Nice. I mean, when we get a big pump with the macro, typically that spills into crypto. Nvidia is getting a big pump as well today. Wow, almost a 5% pump already just in the opening there. So looking good. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Let's look at the total crypto market cap. You know, it's still hitting this 0.702. We gotta continue to pump up from there. The total to altcoins is right on the 50% level from the peak to this recent low that we had many weeks ago. Right on that 50% level. So if we can continue up, that's very good. Total 3, this is the altcoins. Wow, total 3 is above the 50% level. That's really interesting. Now let's look at the others. And that's a little bit below the 50% level. So we still got some work to do for the altcoins. Gold is showing a little bit of weakness there. Might be stuck in a range. Tesla is getting a huge pump. Tesla's getting a big... So, I mean, this is potentially very good for technology stocks and everything. Looking good. So I bought a little bit more crypto just in case we continue another move up here. A little bit of Cardano. So yeah, things are looking good. What are you guys thinking? If we take a quick look at the astrology, that's what we do on this channel. We have a potentially bullish transit coming up here on May 19th. So coming right after this full moon, it looks like we're getting a pump on this full moon. And then we're heading into this bullish transit on May 19th. That's Saturn sextiling the Bitcoin Jupiter. Jupiter can bring big expansion. Saturn can bring slow and steady growth. So we'll take that. We could get some more expansion in the market. All right, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Comment if we are going up for the second half of May. The astrology overall is looking good, looking bullish second half of May. So I'm excited about that. Let me know what you guys think. Are we heading into another major pump, or are the bears going to take over and we're just going to fall off from here? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.